Okay, so picture this. There's this little firefly, right? His name is Pip. Adorable. Pip lives in Brightbug Forest, and let me tell you, this forest is gorgeous. Think like everything glowing, super colorful. It's the kind of place you see in a sweet dream. Pip is a happy little camper, always buzzing around. He loves his home, loves his life. He's got a ton of bug buddies. They all light up together. It's like a tiny bug disco every night. Super cool. Now, Pip isn't just any firefly. No. This guy has a special gift. His light, it's like, whoa, seriously, it's the brightest light in the entire forest. I mean, brighter than your phone screen on full blast. All the other bugs, they totally dug Pip's light. It made them feel all warm and fuzzy inside. You know that feeling? Like a good hug. Pip was awesome, always sharing his glow. He was just a really sweet, kind firefly. What a gem. Then one sunny afternoon, guess what? A new firefly shows up. Dun. His name was Flicker, and at first Flicker seemed super nice. You know, big smiles, very polite. Pip, being the friendly guy he is, was so excited he buzzed right over. Hey, welcome to Brightbug Forest, Pip chirped, all happy. Flicker smiled back and said, wow, thanks Pip, this place is amazing. So far so good, right? It looked like the start of a beautiful friendship, or was it? Pip was really hoping Flicker would be a new best bud. He was already imagining all the fun they'd have. They could play hide and seek among the giant flowers. They could race to the tallest mushroom. Pip, all excited, started showing Flicker all the cool spots in the forest. Like, this is the best dewdrop to drink from. Flicker seemed pretty impressed, nodding along. Pip felt that happy, hopeful feeling. This is going to be great, he thought. Little did he know, folks. So Pip and Flicker started hanging out. Just like Pip hoped, they'd fly through the big leafy trees. They'd search for the sweetest flower nectar. Pip even showed Flicker his secret spot for the tastiest berries. Big move, sharing the secret berry spot. Flicker would be all, oh wow, Pip, this is delicious, you're the best. And Pip, bless his little firefly heart, was just so happy Flicker was enjoying himself. They shared a lot of laughs. It seemed like a total blast, at least in the beginning. But then Flicker started saying things. Little things, you know? Mostly about Pip's amazing light. He'd go, gee, Pip, your light is just so incredibly bright. And then he'd look at his own little glow and sigh, mine's, well, it's okay, I guess. He said stuff like this a lot. Pip would try to cheer him up. Hey, Flicker, your light is great too. It's got its own sparkle. But Flicker would just give this little sad shrug. Pip started to think, that's a little strange. Why is he so down about his light? And then other weird stuff started happening. Tiny things, but they added up. One morning, Pip's favorite shiny pebble. He kept it right on his leaf bed. It was his good luck charm. It was gone. Poof, vanished. And guess who was hanging around Pip's leaf just that morning? Yep, Flicker. When Pip told him, Flicker was like, oh no, that's terrible, Pip. What a shame. But here's the thing. He didn't really offer to help look for it. Pip felt a little knot in his tummy. That was odd. Pip tried to shake it off. He's my new friend, Pip told himself. Friends are good. Friends are supportive. But sometimes when Flicker smiled, it didn't quite reach his eyes. You know that kind of smile? It's like the mouth is smiling, but the eyes are saying something else. It was a tiny detail, but Pip noticed. He really wanted to trust Flicker. He wanted this friendship to work out, but a little seed of doubt, just a tiny one, started to sprout in Pip's mind. Uh-oh. Get this, the annual Moonbeam Festival was just around the corner. This was a huge deal in Brightbug Forest. All the fireflies would gather and put on this incredible light show. It was magical. Pip was bouncing off the leaves with excitement. He couldn't wait to shine his brightest, to make his light dance and swirl in the night sky. Everyone in the forest looked forward to it. It was like the best night of the entire year, pure joy. But then Flicker started acting, well, even weirder. He'd say things to Pip like, hey Pip, your light is, you know, really, really bright. Then he'd add, maybe it's a bit too bright for the festival. You wouldn't want to outshine everyone, would you? Let others have a chance to sparkle too. Pip was totally taken aback. But Flicker, he said, the whole point is for everyone to shine their absolute brightest. That's what makes it so beautiful. Flicker just kind of mumbled and looked away. Suspicious, right? So they were all practicing for the big festival. Pip was doing this amazing aerial loop, his light trailing behind him like a golden ribbon. It was spectacular. Then, all of a sudden, bam! Pip's light started to sputter. It got weak, then weaker, and almost went out completely. Can you believe that? And who was flying right behind him, supposedly spotting him? Flicker! Flicker rushed over all, "Oh my goodness, Pip, are you okay? What happened to your amazing light?" But his voice sounded a little too cheerful, and that's when Pip saw it. Just for a split second, he caught a glimpse of Flicker's face, and, folks, it was not a look of concern. It wasn't a friendly, worried expression. No, it was something else. It was like Flicker was actually pleased that Pip's light had failed. Pip's little firefly heart felt a sudden chill. A really awful thought popped into his head. Could he actually not be a real friend? The idea made Pip feel incredibly sad and confused. This was not good. Pip knew he had to find out what was really going on. This yucky feeling in his glow chamber, it just wasn't right. He felt so mixed up, so worried. A true friend wouldn't want your light to go out, right? They'd want you to shine. So Pip decided he was going to be a little detective. He needed to watch Flicker to see if his suspicions were true. He really hoped he was wrong about his new friend. He crossed all 6 of his little bug legs, hoping for the best. So Pip did some super sneaky spy work. He hid behind this giant, colourful mushroom, very Mission Impossible, and then he saw Flicker. Flicker wasn't alone. He was talking to Grumbles, the grumpy old beetle who complained about everything. And Pip heard Flicker say, "Pip's light is just too much. It's not fair. He gets all the attention and everyone loves him." Flicker sounded so angry, so bitter. "I wish my light was the brightest. I deserve to be the star." Oh man, Pip's heart just sank. It was true. Pip couldn't stay hidden any longer. He flew out from behind the mushroom. "Flicker," he said, his voice a little shaky. Is that really how you feel?" Flicker jumped, totally busted. He looked so shocked, so guilty, he couldn't even look Pip in the eye. Then, in a tiny, quiet voice, Flicker confessed. "Yes, Pip," he whispered. "It's true. I was jealous. Your light is so amazing, so bright. It made me feel small and unimportant. I just wanted to be like you, so I tried to dim your shine." Pip felt a pang of sadness for Flicker, seeing him look so miserable, but he also felt a new strength inside himself. "Flicker," Pip said, his own light glowing steadily, "being jealous doesn't help anyone. It just makes everyone feel bad. Real friends, true friends, they help each other shine even brighter. They don't try to put out someone else's light." And right there, Pip learned a huge, important lesson. He decided he would always let his light shine, no matter what. And he'd look for friends who loved his glow, just the way it was. What a story, right? Always shine bright, folks.